TCL, Scorpion 72, and we're taking a look at DC Comics Icons Joker. So this Joker here is based on the storyline of Death in the Family. Comes in the window box packaging. You see the accessories there. On the side it tells you Death of the Family in English and in French with the number 14. On the back it showcases the other figures in this wave. Just a quick note, Static Shock, which is the last figure there at the bottom, will not be available until next year, April, I believe. So without further ado, let's look at the Joker.
Like most icon figures that are, when you do buy them and stuff like that, they come with an instruction sheet showing you how you should remove the pegs. As I've been saying, you take it straight out. I'll show you for the Joker, to show you the combinations that you can do here with John Stewart. What they don't show you is that the hand, one of the hands that you need to take out, you don't have to take out the whole forearm, it's just the hand you need to remove to add in these pieces and stuff. But most of the time instructions are done before the final figure is completed. What I find strange here too is they don't even show you the other actual hand, but I guess they show you the two ways to do this for the thing, and you get the gist of what they're trying to show you. That's what I'm trying to say. On the back here, it's Firestorm all by himself, showing you how to change his hands and how to use his effect hand and stuff like that. So it's pretty neat. I can't wait to get him. He looks really amazing, and so far it seems like he might be the one that really is the best out of this wave here. Alright, here we have the Joker out of the packaging. So this guy is based on the Death in the Family storyline, and I have to say it's really an excellent figure to a point. That being said, the sculpting is dead on. It looks like the Joker. I have some close-up pictures of this. It's really well done. Looks like he came from the comic book there based on the storyline. Very detailed, nice colors. There's no runs in my Joker or anything like that. No paint splashes or blemishes or anything. His head's on a ball joint, left, right. He can really gives a good look. He can really has a good range of motion looking up and looking down. Shoulders can go upwards, forward. You have bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, swivel and hinge in the wrists. He has no upper ab crunch here, or no upper chest movement. He does have like an ab crunch that can go forward a bit, back, goes back more back a little bit more than it does forward. No waist swivel, no swivel at the thighs, but can kind of turn in the ball joint there. It doesn't come down a bit like a few of them are coming down when you see my John Stewart review. You understand what I'm talking about. You have double jointed knees. Just saying a coat. And he has the ankle rockers and ankle pivot. So, with that being said, the coat is very pliable. It's still rigid but pliable at the same time. There's even sculpting of the tail of his costume inside of the coat. I'm not sure if that can show up there on camera. It's very faint. It's done in a darker purple. That being said, the Joker comes with 3 hands. So you have I changed one of the hands already. So basically he has a fist. He's packaged with the 2 fists, but then you have this hand, which is mainly the trigger hand for the gun. This is another looking trigger hand for like a bigger gun. I guess it was supposed to be a single gun. It has this like a bang gun, which the other hand he comes with is more of a gripping hand, and that hand's more for gripping like the crowbar. So before I change hands, I'm going to show you. Oh, and so his other weapons too, crowbar, as just mentioned, based on the storyline. You know, Death in the Family. That's when he kills Robin, Jason Todd, that the fans voted for. So back then they had a dial 1-800 or 1-800 number, and 1-900 number. Call up. Do you want Jason Todd to live or to die? And the fans decided on whether Robin would live or die, and we decided he died. So that was one of the little innovative things that they did back then in DC. It comes with a Tommy gun, very nice, very well detailed and stuff like that. There's no clip change here, nothing like this. So you just put the gun in his hand, put in the trigger finger, and he holds it quite well in his hand.
I'm really just amazed at the attention to detail for this Tommy gun. Like, everything is sculpted and really looks genuine. Amazing.
Now, the thing is that because he comes with 3 right hands, I think somebody did a boo-boo here, at least this figure, because he should have at least came with 1 left hand, open hand, because he's stuck with the fist, so he can't hold the Tommy gun like how normal people, like even back in the 60s, people hold a gun. He has no way of holding anything in this hand. This is just a fist. This is weird for DC icons to have a figure with changeable hands and they don't have a left hand whatsoever. Even if it's just another left hand that had a weapon in it or something, he has nothing. He can't hold anything in his left hand. Some of you guys are okay with that, it seems, and there doesn't seem to be a problem, but this creates a future problem because the first accessory pack comes to the 2 laughing fish. And if those of you who remember some of the iconic covers and stuff like that, the Joker, he's holding the 2 fish like this as guns. Now he can only hold 1 of them. I guess he gives the other one to Harley if it fits their hand, because the fish look pretty big and looks like it was designed for this Joker, which now he can only hold 1 of them. Let alone he can only hold 1 weapon at a time regardless. So I don't know what happened there and why that occurred. So to change the hands, as I always mention, you always pull forward. Try not to go back and forth because you could break the peg, but the pegs are pretty sturdy. As long as you don't go and do it roughly. Of course, you're going to break anything if you put too much force to it. And there you go. You just pull it back in his hand. And you can put the crowbar now in his hand. And it holds quite firm. It starts to slip, I found once in a while when I was doing some photo shoots with him. It kind of slips here and there, but nevertheless, he holds it quite well.
I really do like how they managed to make the crowbar look a real piece of metal. It really does add to it and stuff and make it a little more realism, especially for the Joker when he needs to beat up or kill Robin. You know what they say, 1 stone to kill 2 birds. What are you talking about, you yuts? If you only need to kill 1 Robin, all you need is a crowbar. Trust me, it's very effective, and you'll get your point right across the board. Just ask Batman.
So, this is a really well done Joker, and even next to Harley Quinn, the height is nice, it's perfect. He's not super tall towards her, next to her, and vice versa. She's not too small. But the problem here lies with the Joker is that he is missing a few things that would have made this figure 100% great. So the things I find, like, I love the figure. It's really well done, design, everything, sculpting, nice. Things that will make this figure even greater. So these are my problems. I think there's 4 problems with this. Non-removable hat. In the back here, you can see it's kind of like it can be removed, but there's nothing leaned into it. So if you take this hat off, you just gotta have this dome thing in here, and it won't have his hair or anything like that. So he should have had a removable hat. This is the same problem I had with Zatanna figure from the animated series when I did my review. Figures like that should have a removable hat with a simple little tiny like peg to put back on the hat if they wanted to, but then we'll have a hole in the head. But in this day and age, with all the figures we had gotten or seen in the past from the 80s and stuff like that up until now, it's not impossible to do. So on a great sculpting face like this, they're missing the removable hat. I hope the next Joker that comes out, because we know there's going to be another Joker, he's a popular figure, they probably gonna have him without the hat and stuff, and I hope they kind of keep this same sculpting of this face, because it's really well done. I would like to see this face on another Joker without the long trench coat and or changeable head. The other thing I have here is no ab articulation, no upper chest articulation. You can't twist them, so he can't twist in it like he's striking somebody with the crowbar he comes with, or if he's using a Tommy gun, he can't angle it or turn his body to do that, and that's another problem that I have with this figure. Of course, the other one I just mentioned earlier was his hand. He doesn't have a left changeable hand whatsoever, which he should have. I don't understand that still, because if you look at all the other figures that are coming out, they at least have a changeable right hand and left hand. I have no idea why they did that to the Joker. The other thing that what really made this figure great is that if you're going to go through all this trouble to kind of like semi-sculpt like the vest, and even to the point where you're putting the sculpting the tail here onto the jacket, like the tail goes all the way up here, like even past, like I'm going to try to get this, you can see this, the tail goes all the way up to his back. If you're going to go through all that trouble, put in the extra like I don't know how much it costs, but it should have had him with the vest underneath. So that way, if you took off the jacket, you would be able to, because if you took off the jacket now, he just has this orange vest and stuff. So if you took off the jacket, he would look like the classic Joker from like the superpower era, just a regular Joker that you've seen in the comic books and stuff running around. And that would have been, this would have been the ultimate Joker figure that guaranteed would have been one of the #1 on everyone's list to get. But again, I guess it could be saving that the other Joker without the trench coat and the hat for another wave and stuff, which is understandable. They just want to consolidate and concentrate on the storyline where he's based from, and that is the death in the family, and that I can understand.
So even with the height comparison, Joker still towers over Batman, as I believe Joker is technically taller than Batman, but it would be nice if Batman was a little bit taller. Maybe the box set with the new Batman Rebirth will rectify and fix that and give us a nicer, more taller Batman, as it seems that these figures are getting a little bit taller. Nevertheless, it still makes a good counterpart and it look great together, especially if you have Joker winning and towering, beating Batman. Here we go again. There you are. You can add other accessories like cards if you have other Jokers from other lines, or even yet my famous cane. Where am I without my Joker cane, of course? And then again, what is the Joker with a few friends? Animated Joker, anyone? Or even the Joker from the DC Universe Classics and other lines. Oh, we're just having a great old time here.
So there you have it, the review of Joker from DC Collectibles, DC Icons figures. Mine was a little late, just like Jon Stewart and Firestorm. I'm only picking it up later this week. So they should be already out there by now at your local comic book shops, online retailers, or wherever you buy your action figures from that carry the DC Icons line. Batman fan, Joker fan, this is a really great looking figure. I think the biggest thing here is just the fact that he doesn't come for changeable left hand. And other than that, it's really a great figure. And of course, I recommend picking them up because I'm loving this Icons line. And you can't fault DC Collectibles for the fact that they're using straight up original molds, like sculptings and stuff. Right now, so far, there's been no reusable bucks that are very like out there in your face. Here, it's a brand new sculpt, brand new figure. Is really well done. So I can't complain about that. So Scorpion72 telling you to enjoy your toys. And until next time, keep playing.
What are we going to do tonight, Mr. J? I think we're going to blow up the town, Harley. Maybe you're Batman along with it. Now smile for the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like it.